Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry. I forgot to feed Mia early because we're on earlier than normal. And so Mia is eating her breakfast. Got an upbound ship going by right now. The Algoma Compass. And the Algoma Transport is downbound as we speak. So, how is everybody this morning? I hope well. I know we're on earlier than normal. A lot of people probably aren't watching. It's a Monday morning. It's a little hazy out there for sure. Today is my trash day, so I had to get that taken care of out to the curb, and it is. However, usually get it out earlier. The trash truck went by the other side of the street this morning at about 7 a.m. And I usually try to get it over there so that I make sure that it gets there, but it's on my side of the street. So when they do their return trip, they'll pick it up. Also, here in Port Huron, we have leaf pickup, yard waste and that kind of thing. And they do that on trash day. They come by with a great big truck with a great vacuum on the back. And I'm not sure if, let me take a look while we're on here. The city sends out this notice of pickup. Citywide leaf pickup, fall of 2022. I'm in zone 2. In all effort to better improve the bulk leaf program this year, both zone 1 and zone 2 will receive leaf pickup every week. Oh, okay. So I do have some out to the curb, so they should be picked up. What I need to do is get my zero turn in the backyard though, and suck up some of those leaves and take it out there. We'll see. The trees, the leaves have been really falling the last day or so. I blew some of the leaves out to the curbside yesterday. And so we'll see what happens. When I went out and took the trash out, the leaves are just falling down continually. Here's what it looks like out in front of the house. We have to bring all the leaves down along the edge of the curb, and the truck comes along and sucks it all up. Hey, Willie Smith, good morning. Good morning, Willie. Hey, and there's Paul Hodges.
Yeah, we're here. Just woke back up. I was up earlier. Thought, well, I'll lay back down for a few minutes. Woke up and went, oh, 8 o'clock, gotta go. I just gotta make another coffee here shortly. I guess we're live already.
Yeah, the Squirrels and the Blue Jays they just got a load of peanuts, and the Blue Jays, I think, are winning the race because they're flying in and out, dive bombing, taking all the peanuts.
Right back. Gonna make coffee.
Look at them. They're just swarming. I don't know how to get rid of the Blue Jays. Oh, buggers.
Blue Jays, Squirrels. Morning, Willie Smith.
It's those damn Blue Jays that are just bug the hell out of me. I throw out some peanuts and the Blue Jays just swarm. Oh, buggers.
Okay, they know you're throwing them out.
They're just everywhere. So, Willie, how are you doing today? Good, I hope.
Yeah, we're a little early. People probably won't expect us till about another hour. Coming on earlier today because I didn't. Oh, there goes the school bus. Went by there, Paul.
Today is trash day. So I got my trash out here. I wanted to get it out here across the street is where I usually take it because they get picked up first. They went by at 7 o'clock this morning and got their trash.
Yep. Guy got out ahead of you there, right?
Yeah, so I got it on my side of the street. There.
I get to go see my son and grandkids today, Paul.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, about noon today. Yep.
That'll be nice.
Yep.
See that the Blue Jays have stripped most of all the peanuts out.
Yeah.
And so they're not the squirrelies are just sitting
Looks
there.
like bird feeder's empty too.
What the hell, you know? Still having a little bit of trouble with my my Zoom connection. I don't know what that's all about.
Why? What's going on?
Well, all of a sudden my camera stopped. They're working fine, then boom, they're gone. It's like right
Oh.
now. The camera that we were just looking at is offline.
Is it? Oh, like a little bit of a breeze there this morning already. Looking at the camera behind the poor hearing behind you. Lovely. See, it's already started in Atlantic Canada. Hundreds of school workers go on strike in Nova Scotia. Talking about it here soon too. I'll have some more time off.
Yeah, I'm gonna pitch some peanuts. I'll let you guys watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Get the white Paul throw some peanuts up. Hey, good morning, TJ. What's happening? You're up early going there this morning? We started a little bit earlier this morning because I didn't have school bus this morning because it's a PA day here. I don't know what you call them down there, PD days or something. I'm not sure, but anyways, camera moved back or something. I think. Yeah. Paul's throwing peanuts out there again this morning. Watch all the critters come running out.
Little buggers are dive bombing the damn peanuts.
Oh yeah. Should have filled up the bird feeder, Paul. It's empty.
Yeah. Well, it's got a little on the bottom. It's on some kind. I gotta stop share. I've got to go over there and figure out why the hell thing came up and says that after 15 seconds of inactivity, it returns back to the whatever. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah. Huh.
That's what I mean. I don't. So frustrating.
The TJ's in the chat there, Paul. You working today, TJ, or no?
All those peanuts they just threw out, Paul, they've been stripped and gone by the Blue Jays.
Already? Yeah.
Yep. You can see them all taken off.
Yeah.
The poor squirrels are looking for the peanuts here. The Blue Jay just landed over there. Do you see him? He's stripping the damn peanuts out.
Got it both open. Got one in
Got a
it.
peanut in there.
Oh.
And then there's another one gonna strip up over there, and they're just everywhere. Little bandits.
They are for sure.
So you got any signs you gotta do today, Paul?
It's funny, yeah, I gotta do one, but it's not one of your, it's a directional sign. It's not even a sign at a house. That's what's weird.
Really?
I think it's in a condo unit where you can't put a sign, but they want a directional. But it's funny, it's down Port Stanley, and there's a great big hill you have to go up. And she wants a directional down at the bottom. But that's the only sign. There's not a sign at a house. So
Wow. TJ. So what's TJ doing nowadays? Is he working today, I would imagine?
Ordinary portrait or one printing out.
What the hell was that?
oh, I went to something that had a commercial pop. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, TJ says he's just chilling, having his coffee. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing much either. A lot of people don't expect us to be on this early, but because of the holiday, the parent-teacher holiday that at the school district that Paul's at, there's no bus driving this morning, so. But we come back because, during the summertime, we usually are on at 8 o'clock, but doesn't start getting light until now. We're awaiting a ship to come down here.
Got one coming down
The
there.
fishermen are already out, Paul.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I told you about, no, maybe I didn't tell you. Last night I went and did a ship, okay? I'm back here editing the ship. Well, I didn't do it at nighttime. It was late in the day. It was, around 5 or 6, 7, 8 o'clock. The one I did.
Yep.
And over on this computer over here, I had StreamTime Live going, and I had the microphone was active, and all of a sudden I hear this pop, 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 gunfire.
What?
Yeah. So I go over and look and say, what the hell? So I backed it up and looked at it, and the camera was on auto pan, so you can't tell, but you can sure as hell hear it. So I wrote it down and reported it to the police. The police did a report. I talked to the officer a couple of times, gave him the information to get a hold of StreamTime Live so they could get the recording and all that kind of stuff. So it went on and on and on last night.
Oh,
It was on StreamTime Live.
wow.
Let's see if I can bring it up.
Did you hear anything that happened down there or anything or what?
No, but there was a whole bunch of, I don't know what you call them, but them guys in them hot rod cars, all of a sudden descended down there. And then somebody fired a gun.
Oh,
but the camera had already passed by when it happened. Yeah, see, it's already past it. It was at 1909, and right now the farthest I can go back is to 2005.
oh, you just missed it, yeah.
So that kind of sucks. But you could hear it clear as day. It was gunshot.
Yeah. Oh,
So, yeah, I should have recorded it, but I don't know how to screen record, Paul,
oh, yeah, yeah.
on the computer as it's live, you know?
I thought it was supposed to be not bad for flying for the next few days. Wasn't it?
And
Yeah,
Stream Time only allows you to go back like 12 hours. Then it recycles.
It only goes back 12 hours, yeah.
So it looks like it only allows you to go back 10 hours because it's 8 o'clock now. And I could only go back to 10 o'clock last night. So that would be 10 hours, right?
The one I got right now, it says back 11:59 hours. 11 and 59 hours, 5 minutes, 12 hours.
The thing happened at 1909 and 15 seconds. $1,900 out, 1900
And
and
nobody else
09 and 15 seconds.
hear anybody on the chat saying, hey, what was that, gunshots or anything?
Oh, yeah, there was a conversation, but see, it was before. So when you go back all the way, Paul, I think you're going back to about 2,000 hours.
I can't go back that far. It's 8:20 now. What time do you say it happened?
At 1909:15.
19. Well, that's yeah, that's 5 something, isn't it? No, 7 something. 12 and 5 is 7. 17.
Yeah, see, right now it's 8:21 And when I push the slider all the way back, it goes back to 2014.
Yeah. It was 19 something, so just outside of an hour more.
Yep.
You could have back, right? Is a ship coming or something? Because they got the camera pointed there around the corner. So
Yeah, there's a downbound ship coming.
oh, yeah. Oh, here it comes around the corner. Yeah. Like an Algoma or something. But look at the emblem.
Justin supposedly recorded the gunshot like the 8-second or 10-second clip.
Oh, did he?
I called Justin to see how to do it, but he said he would email it to me, and I never got it. Never got it.
Not too bad. Maybe if he comes on later or something, we can.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I never got it.
We got two ships there, look like they're converging. It's about the corner there. We got Algoma Transport and Algoma Compass. Yeah. Lots of ships coming down, Paul, there between here and Sault Ste. Marie.
Yeah.
Earl Hudson, you got Laurentian, Sam Blod.
Lenny sent me
a tank on the water. You can't sink them. You can flip them, roll them completely. They're sealed to a T. They're also made fireproof. So if you're on an oil rig and some poop hits the fan, you get your crew together, hustle to wherever your specific lifeboat is located. On this rig in particular, there's a lifeboat here and there's another one here. There's probably some on the other side as well. You run, you get into the lifeboat, put the seatbelt on, pull the lever, and it drops you and your crew in the lifeboat like 100 yards. It's like a football field drop. Basically like skydiving in a Mountain Dew bottle. I came across these boats a year ago and I thought that it would never be possible because they're 10 foot wide, which means you need a wide load permit to move them. They're made to be hanging from hooks, so you don't really have trailers made to carry enclosed lifeboats. That just doesn't look like it belongs on a trailer, and it doesn't. It's not made to be trailered. And not to mention, they're 24,000 pounds. Filming, he seems like a man of status. Yeah. There we go.
Yep, see it rubber there?
Yep.
It sticks to it.
That's good. Let's see what up.
Who's in there?
Somebody bought one?
Rick, we
Yeah.
need to get another ladder.
No, I'm young for now. Oh, wow. I'm in here.
Deeper than it looked, ain't it?
Good gracious. Just try. Oh, yeah.
You know, and where you at too, it gives them, unless you having a party, I wouldn't
Fiberglass, which is my main concern.
First floor.
So the way it's sitting, if water. Oh, and they cranked it 3 months ago. I don't know. Just climbing the ladder with some batteries, no big deal here.
It must be battery powered.
Turn them off and get them out of his way.
So can you register these and put these in public water?
You what?
You can put this in public water the way it is.
And y'all need them fast charge like this.
For those of you who don't know, lifeboats are not cheap at all. So today's video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends with hundreds of artifacts. Promo code to get a bunch of free stuff. I don't know what's going on right now. Went from I didn't know. Oh yeah.
If that light don't change, hoogabacadabba.
So James just. I'm good. 2 hours, went to lunch, dropped off batteries at multiple locations. They were all dead. None of them worked. James bought 4 new batteries for the boat. We're about to see if it cranks up. He's taking his dog on a walk. Before we crank her, I'm gonna climb up under here and make sure this trailer is what I think it is. Visual damage down here. I feel good. I feel really good. Oh, what would this strap right here be? Can you see that?
It may take out the static or something.
Boat alive longer, where you drill a hole crank in the middle of the sea. You're in rough shape. Carol's watching at home. Last thing to do, we're gonna throw the batteries in, see if she cranks.
Now be sure she has 2 ways to crank this, here
Okay.
and up there.
Okay.
Don't lie to you.
He gave me this framed picture of an oil rig right smack in the middle.
Good thing. You see the 2 ships are gonna meet there, Paul?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, well, the one that's upbound way down there, he's waiting for this guy to get down.
Cause that little stretch right there, they not allowed to have 2, are they?
No, they have to, one has to wait for the other, that's for sure. So the one that's upbound is just kind of hovering down there.
Oh. Hey, good morning, JDS. It's the first is in the chat.
What's the matter, Boo? You gotta go outside. You wanna go outside?
Yeah, we got a little bit of an earlier start this morning because there was no school bus this morning, so. So a lot of people not expecting us to be on this early. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna use your free stuff there for this morning there, so you can feed yourself there, John? Yeah. You won all those free things yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, winner, chicken dinner. You betcha. Yeah. If it's free, what the hell? But I don't know. Last time I went to Mickey D's, I was kind of disappointed. Whoop, I just got a dog come running in, wants to go outside. Okay, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go outside. Here. Oh, okay, not bad. And let the kids outside, let them go play for a couple of minutes. Yeah.
I'll be right back, Paul. I'm just warming up a breakfast bowl.
Yep, okay, Paul, I'm here. So watching these 2 ships there, they're passing each other on the curve there, Paul.
Yeah, that's the Black River is right down there. He's exceeded his limit, but
Yeah.
pretty much because he's just creeping, I would imagine.
Oh, that one coming up though, he's kind of swinging wide there, so must be coordinating it each other. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose there, JD. That's the only time to eat there when it's free. Well, you had to pay at one point in order to get that free one, though. But yeah, what the hell, eh? You see on Paul's screen there, you got two ships passing each other there on the curve there. Just think you could have had a twofer there this morning, there, Paul. Could have flew that one ship at the late and the other one early. Yeah, the funny thing is, yeah, they're both Algoma ships too. That one, they're both turning at the same time, so they'll miss each other by a long shot. You don't see very often right there. There's two ships at the same time on that curve. Well, I guess as long as they stay within the channel, they should be okay. So, don't tell me the dogs want in already. The dogs are barking at something crazy out there. Right back, guys.
Yeah, it was just reported here on the news here locally that they had a multiple shooting in Detroit at a apartment complex. One woman dead, another one seriously injured. They're looking for the guy that did it. But they sent a drone into a duplex, searched it with a drone. The police did. So you don't hear about that very often. Yep, they searched a duplex with a drone. Yep. Police are on the scene. It happened, I guess, at 3 or 4 o'clock this morning.
What's that?
2 women shot, a third injured, and the guy that shot all these people is on the run.
Well, is that in your area?
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yep. It's sad it's going to get worse because Detroit's supposed to lose anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 police officers in the next year because they don't want to re-up, or they're just going to take early retirement. And nobody wants the job.
Well, especially when their hands are tied and everything else.
Well, I mean, it's the same way everywhere.
Last night I was watching a thing that it's called Runkle of the Bailey. They're talking about this new handgun ban here in Canada. He's from, I think, Alberta, but he's a firearms lawyer. But anyways, he was talking all about the handgun ban and all that crap. last night. That was quite an interesting thing watching it, what the government done, but they said that you can't bring guns in from U.S., but that's not totally true. But because you got sport shooters that want to come here to compete in Canada or Olympic people, so they're going to allow some, but you can't purchase down there and then have it shipped here. So it's just there's just so much crap he was explaining it all.
Well, in my thought is, okay, Trudeau, you want to ban guns?
Yeah,
If you
don't
ban
do that,
guns, your protection service cannot have any guns either.
yeah, exactly.
Go ahead and walk the streets without having somebody watch your back that's holding a gun.
Yeah. But see, it does, and this guy says here it'll have negligible offense, against criminals having guns by taking them away from the law-abiding citizens, right? It doesn't do anything for that, Well, they're saying straw purchases. Somebody that legally can buy handgun, goes out and buys them and sells them to the criminals. But they can't prove that. They don't know that, but the thing is, it was done by an executive order. Like, the thing is, it's in Parliament right now. They're debating it. And he's like, hell, you guys, I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to do it this way. But see, now the problem is that, there's people out there that have guns that were inherited from, like several generations back. They kept passing them up through the family. Can't do it now. The antique, they're worth a lot of money. Government says, too bad. When you die, we get them. You don't. You can't. You can't even give them to a gun buyer or like a gun store to sell them because it's illegal to sell them. So like all these stores now lost a lot of business now because you can't buy them anymore. So, and there's like 2,200 type of rifles you can't sell or buy or own or whatever. The only thing you can hope for is get a new government come in and they change the ban. You know what I mean? The only thing you can hope for is just hold on to it until, you don't die before then. But, that's the worst thing about it. You got something that, belonged to somebody that was 100, 150 years old, guns, and if you die, because you can't transfer them to anything else, who gets them? The cops get them. Yeah, and and see, cops are allowed to have guns because the cops, so they're going to have the best gun collection there is around. Damn well that anything that's worth any money in an antique or anything like that, they're not going to destroy them. Damn well they're not. So. All age of the rifleman, yeah. It's true though. All I can say, and all the scandals that he's in right now, he had to have some positive stuff for his people. So that's what he did. I think that's why he did get away from the scandals that he's in right now. He's got two of them going right now, and it was a bit of I'm sure it was just a distraction to do this. That's why he couldn't wait to see what the government was going to do, or it wasn't going to do what he wanted it to do. So he just said, up yours.
Well, is Trudeau a member of the NDP? Is that it was?
No, he's liberal. He's like Biden. He's the same as a Biden. Democrat, whatever you want to call him, liberal, Democrat. I mean, Biden had his way. They banned all the guns in the U.S. too. But the only good thing is down in the States, you have the Second Amendment. We don't have that, right? So, look what happened to Australia. They banned all those guns. Now crime rate is up because all the criminals didn't turn their guns in. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Wayne B.
Morning, Wayne.
Play that. Heck is oh. Didn't minute. I wonder why that was like that. I know, Paul, you can watch this, and I'm gonna kind of go ahead a bit. But there's a boat a minute ago. It looked like it was a small boat, fishing boat. So I'm just trying to get it where it's coming up. Guys, it looked like it was just almost across the front of the bow of the ship.
Yeah, the one that crossed in front of it. Yeah.
Yeah, just a minute ago. Well, if I can, right in here, I think. Look at that right there.
Yep.
Huh?
What's that?
No brain, no pain. Hey, Justin.
Did you end up getting that video clip last night?
Nope, never came.
Wow, what the hell? It said it sent it.
And you sent it to my Net Zero account. Nothing there.
In all reality, though, if you were on the phone with the dude that's in charge of the whole camera system, he should be able to get the clip to the cops.
Well, see, here's the issue right now. I try to go back and see it now, like 10
Well, I still
hours,
have
12 hours ago. You can't pull it up. It's been erased.
Because he probably gave it to the cops, and they probably told him to take it down because of investigation. They don't.
No,
want
it's the system that they're running, Justin. You can only go back and look at 8 to 10 hours ago. That's it.
well, I still have the clip and saved in my phone. So.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
You should send it to me. Maybe I can get it.
Yeah, send it to Paul if you get a chance. When you get a chance, maybe
Yeah,
maybe
I'll
he'll get it. I've had trouble with my email.
I just hate how they don't let you send a video more than 25 megabytes. I mean, it's literally like a 10-second video.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Like, there's no reason why today, by today's technology and standards, why I can't send you a 40-minute video through email. Like, there's just no reason for it. I don't understand why they limit it so bad. But then the cops tell you, well, email me the video. Well, I can't email you a 5-minute video.
Yep.
So what do you want me to do? Like, I can't email you a video that long. Like, I don't know why the cop just didn't go on Stream Time Live and screen record it on his phone. It takes 2 seconds.
Well, maybe the police aren't that good at capturing things off of video either.
Like, it literally took me like 2 or 3 minutes to do.
Oh yeah, happy birthday there, Rod.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Thank you.
young and you young whippersnapper.
Yeah.
Going to get some breakfast now. Just got done painting about 5 or 6 meters, so I'm gonna go get some breakfast from.
Where are you going to get breakfast at?
I'm just going to McDonald's. It's the only place around here.
When you pull up to order, say, "What do I get on my birthday?" You never know; they might have something to say. Oh, we'll give you free whatever.
I'm out by Dundee, so there's not a lot of. It's only a few miles from my house, but there's not a lot of choices of places to go. This little town's kind of still small. It's growing, but it's still small. It's like right on the outskirts of Winter Haven.
Yeah, Paul, that ship just shot his horn off. I heard it.
Yeah,
because of all the damn fishermen out there telling them, get the hell out of the way.
Well, at least today can be an easy day. I don't have to rush on anything.
She's still going strong on the Today Show. They got Winona Judge is performing live on stage in New York.
So did the cops ever get back with you last night about it, or what?
Oh yeah, and I gave him the phone number for the owner of one of the owners, the partners for Stream Time Live, and he called and talked to them, and they did an investigation, and they supposedly were going to get a copy of it and give it to him. So
Well, there's no reason why they shouldn't have been able to do that. So. Yeah. So what? But they didn't say anything about they found anything or anything.
no, they said the police officer called me a couple of times from down there. He says, I don't see anything out of the usual. But as you could see in that video clip from last night, the rowdies showed up all of a sudden in gang down there in those cars.
Yeah, I saw that. There was like a big influx of cars.
And then they were gone. Next time the camera panned back by there again, there was only like 10 cars in that parking lot.
Yeah, that's just nuts though. Like you would think, but you know, I showed David. I actually sent the video to David and Robert and them in our little group chat we got. And David was like, "I wonder if it was just an exhaust." I said, "Nah, dude, that was definitely a gunshot, 100%.
Yep.
There was no mistaking that sound. Like it was too fast and too repetitive.
Yep.
And I know the sound of gunshots. I've been to enough gun ranges to know that."
Yeah. In fact, when I played I put the phone up to the computer so he could hear it. The police officer says, "Oh yeah, that's gunshot." And Lynn went and looked at it too, and Lynn knows gunshot. She says, "Yep, definitely gunshot."
I'm wondering if they shot into the water and that's why nothing was actually ever reported.
Well, the thing of it is that the whether it was straight down or straight up, whatever, you just don't know what could happen.
Well, I'm saying if there was nobody injured or anything reported past what you guys reported, then I'm wondering if somebody got out of their car and just fired 4 shots off into the water or something. And they all hauled in.
And I'm sure that, well, I don't know, but I'm sure that the officer that I talked to twice, he said he was down there checking it out. Ask people questions, whether they heard anything, whether they saw anything or whatever,
And that's the thing is, like you said too, like all those cars were down there and then they were gone within a minute or two after that happened. That's what I'm saying. I think they were down there dicking around and somebody got their gun out, probably walked to the edge of the water and fired off a few shots into the water.
Well, if they'd have done it into the water, somebody would have seen them because there was a whole line of fishermen down there.
That depends on where they were at though.
Somebody would have seen it because that whole area where those cars are, that's a very popular, because that's the narrowest part of the river, very popular with people fishing from offshore.
Yeah, the only thing I'm wondering though is what would they have shot? Because you think somebody would have called it in, or said, "Hey, my car got shot," or the side of my building, or something. Like,
Or being a Sunday night, you don't know if they'd have shot, because right across the street there, that's a hotel and a restaurant, and you don't know if it hit something, and days later or whatever, somebody's gonna, oh, what's that? Oh, that's a bullet hole,
or I wonder if they shot across the river.
Yeah.
In Canada.
Or trucks and cars going over the bridge. You don't know what you don't know. It would be target rich area for any psycho to be down there.
I just have this feeling that I think it was just somebody messing around, and they were probably shooting at something that wasn't.
Going off, yeah.
Yeah. All right, calm your tits, people.
Okay. Oh, JDS says he's off to the woods for 3 days.
Indeed.
Didn't JDS run into a bear the last time he went off to the woods?
I think that was actually his house, I think, wasn't it? Down the road from where he lives.
I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully he's gonna have a gun on him this time.
Yep.
When you guys go camping, because JDS is in Canada, so when you guys go camping in Canada, can you take like a shotgun with you or something?
Well, that's debatable. Paul was just saying they're changing the laws over there left and right.
Yeah, but that's with the handguns, though. But are you allowed to take protection when you're out hunting?
In other words,
just
can you
out,
carry a shotgun when you're hiking, Paul?
Well, you can still use rifles and shotguns. Like that's hunting stuff is not a problem. But see, they banned assault style weapons. You could have a 12 gauge shotgun that looked like an assault rifle, and they banned it here in Canada because it looks like an assault gun. But if it looks like a regular shotgun, they don't have a problem. It's the same thing. Shoot 12 gauge or whatever. But the assault style, not an assault rifle or anything like that. The assault style.
Yeah,
But
because I was wondering that.
But the thing is, he keeps doing all this stuff on executive orders. So they've been trying to debate it in Parliament and everything else, but he's not waiting for him. He's just, too bad, I'm doing it. That's all there is to it. But you got to look at maybe the good side of it. Once he's out, they can rescind an executive order of the next prime minister. Okay? So
Right.
maybe
A bunch of Trump shit.
But see, it's not, I don't know, what do you call it? It's not really a law, but it is a law because it was done through an executive order, but it wasn't gone through Parliament where, it was definitely into a law. So, but see,
Well, the difference over here, Paul, is laws and mandates.
Yeah.
Executive order mandates a certain policy. It's a policy mandate, where laws, like you say, go through our constitutional process through Congress and everything. Where he just with a stroke of a pen just says, okay, no, you can't have that. Nope, you can't have that. And that's what totalitarianism, how it starts out.
Yep, exactly.
See, the president can do that here, but it just depends on what it is. There's only certain things that a presidential order can enforce. But like here in Florida, you can open carry if you're camping, fishing, or hunting. So if you're doing one of those three activities, you can actually carry your gun out in the open. That's why all the guys go down to the piers with their AR-15s while they're fishing for no damn reason, just to do it.
Well, see, there's a thing going on right now. I think they were talking about trapping, that you might be able to carry a handgun, but they're saying, well, you got a rifle and shotgun, you can do the same thing, right? So I don't know.
Yeah, but why are handguns any more dangerous than rifles?
Yeah, I know. I think a rifle would be more dangerous than a handgun because rifle is probably a lot more accurate, where a goddamn handgun's not that accurate. You
or
know,
a hand, or even a shotgun isn't as accurate. You know.
Well, rifles are 10 times more powerful than a handgun. And a shotgun, you don't have to be able to aim very well. You can just point it in a general direction and you can do some damage.
Yes, Garth, we've been on for 63 minutes. Garth says, "You been on for 63 minutes?" Yes, we have.
yeah. Well, we decided to come on early this morning because I didn't have a school bus to run this morning. It's the reason we come on. We'll
And
be
I
back
didn't get a
about
notification.
9 o'clock tomorrow.
I didn't even get a notification.
I sent you an email.
I only knew that you were live because I went to your channel. My emails don't come through on my phone. I don't get notified on my phone. If I get too many of them, so I turn the notifications off for that. Because I get like 100 emails every day, so it just gets
Well,
annoying.
that's why I don't do emails on my phone. I don't do that because I get enough crap coming across my phone right now with just customers on the sign business, or my camera's going off or whatever. And in fact,
Good morning, Mike Rennick.
Hey, good morning, Mike.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, Justin is out on the road. You got to work today?
Oh, yeah, I'm out painting meters. I just went and got some breakfast.
Okay.
I'm just sitting here eating breakfast at the moment.
So how many meters you got to do in a day?
What, painting?
Yeah.
I don't have a set limit. I can just do whatever.
So do you have to read them at the same time you paint them too, or no?
No, I'm just literally just painting meters of it.
Okay.
Doing corrosion control. No, and she wants me, the lady at FPU wants me to take my sweet ass time doing it because she doesn't have any more paperwork for me right now. So she wants me to take my sweet ass time. So I'm doing about 20, 25 a day. Because I got a big ass neighborhood that I'm working on.
So now what do you do? Just brush them off first and then paint them, and you don't spray them, do you?
No. I brush them off with a wire brush, get them all cleaned off and everything, and then I just hand paint them with a paintbrush because we were using spray paint at one point, but too many people, the company that used to paint the meters, they were spray painting the side of people's houses and shit. They weren't putting nothing between the meter and the walls. And so they would get
overspray with the wind too, go hit somebody's car or
right. So they were doing it really bad. Like there was just full on fucking gray patches right behind people's meters on their walls. And so all these people were calling and complaining. So they told us we had to hand paint them now. It wasn't our company. It was another company that used to contract for them.
Yeah.
And then I got to get certified in doing the line markers. And there'll be something else I can do around here.
Line markers? What?
Yeah, those yellow line markers you see on the sides of the roads.
Oh, okay.
Because most of those actually have a wire that goes inside of them.
Yep.
And then it goes down underground and connects to the pipe, and that's how they locate it, by connecting to that wire.
I've seen that lots of times. Yeah, they have that wire there. Then they put one thing on there, energize it or something, and
yeah, they got a little electrical box.
Yeah.
And then they have a little wand that can follow the electrical signal. But yeah, I'm going to get certified for that so I can start digging up the line markers and replacing them and putting new wires in and all that. I'm supposed to be getting certified for that, I think, at the end of this month.
well, that'd be cool. Give you more stuff you can do.
Right. If I don't have shit that's not due for 2-3 months, I don't need to waste time going and doing it. I can spend 2-3 weeks just going around the county doing line markers.
Well, they call that locates here, right?
Yeah. Because a lot of times the locators are having to fix them as they're going. And, you know, that takes 20, 30 minutes for them to be able to dig it up, find the cable, fix it,
Yep.
put a new one in, get it reburied. You know, anywhere between 20, 30 minutes. So they don't have time to do that. So I'm going to try to get certified so we can, if they need one done, they can just call me and I'll show up there and fix it for them real quick. Right after they leave.
You know, right now, for us to get located, it almost takes 2 months right now.
Nope. If you call a ticket in here, they have to do it within 3 days.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Now they can put your ticket on hold if necessary, but you generally will not put a ticket on hold more than a week at all. Like the company, people will start getting on you. The only time that they'll put a ticket on hold longer than a week is if a contractor says, "Yeah, go ahead and put it on hold. I'm not ready to be there for another 3 weeks."
Yeah.
Because otherwise they got to keep calling the ticket in every week to get it refreshed. So if the locator and the contractor are on the same page, then it's fine. They don't care. But other than that, they usually get them completed within 3 days.
Oh,
We rarely have any late tickets.
I'll say around here, we've had so much new home construction, new, things going in that they've just been so crazy. Yeah, I guess so. I guess you could put it that way there, Garth. I'm a second student today, and not first student. Well, it's funny, like I don't have to do school bus, but I still got to do signs, right? So I really don't have the day off, but then again, I've only got one sign so far today, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said it was like a parent or a teacher day today or whatever, huh?
Yeah, teacher parent thing or whatever, but I don't know if they actually really do that or not. They but got to go to Port Stanley, put that sign up, but that's only 10, 15 minutes at most. I'll be ready for a Tim Hortons coffee by then, so.
Shit, what time is it already? It's only 9 o'clock. Did you see that video last night, Hodges?
Which one?
The shooting one from the.
No, I didn't see it.
Here, I'll send it to you in Messenger if you want to show everybody.
Yeah, I'm right here at Messenger. So.
Yeah, let me find it real quick. Let me see. Paul Hodges.
Yeah, I don't have it.
There you go.
Oh,
I mean,
there
I
it is.
can send it to you in Messenger, Murray, and then you can download it on your phone from there and send it to him maybe. Yeah, you can definitely download it on your phone once you get it in Messenger. Just hit the little down arrow and it comes
Yeah,
up.
the sound. I got to turn the sound on. There we go. You guys ready?
Yep. Did you hear it, Paul?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
That
There was almost like a loud banging right before it, but it wasn't gunshot.
Yeah, I don't know.
I sent it to Messenger, Murray.
Yeah, don't see anybody, pointing a gun or anything down there.
no, but see, before if you were looking at it,
But these
it's
people,
panning. It's down.
but they stopped and looked back. Did you see that?
Yep.
Watch
Yeah.
people. They're walking away. Okay. They stopped and turned around and looked back.
Yep.
So it had to be north of that area that happened, right?
Yep. Well, the parking lot that all the rowdies were in is back behind them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's a little bit longer video. This one's 20 seconds. I trimmed it down so I could send it to Paul. I don't know if this one has the cars in it or not. Because I can only send it.
So, what the heck? Just got it on my phone now. I think, I don't know, I heard something, but. Okay, cool. Two. Okay, got one there.
Because I could only send a 25 megabyte file to Paul through email, and I got it down to 25 megabytes and sent it last night, but he never got it. So I don't know. Maybe Net Zero doesn't take files that big. I don't know.
Somebody wants outside again.
I sent you the 12-second video and the 20-second video, Murray.
And you sent it in
Messenger.
Messenger. Okay. Let me
And you
look.
can download it from Messenger right to your computer or to your phone if you have Messenger on your phone.
See, what's great to have is the one that's like about a minute long, because it shows all the rowdies down there in the cars.
Now,
you-
your local police. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Your local police department might have a messenger, like our sheriff's office and our local police department actually have a Facebook messenger that you can actually message them through Messenger. You can send it through there to them, forward it to them. And just put your name in there with the video and tell
Well,
them.
Stream Time Live was supposedly,
This close enough here for you? Port Stanley's just right over here. I believe that's the water tower right there for Port Stanley. So
Oh, you
down
can
shore.
see that whole section of land looks like it's about to break
Yeah.
off right there.
Oh yeah, they get a lot of story roads, right?
supposedly,
So, this close enough here for you? Port Stanley just right over here. I believe that's the water tower right there for Port Stanley.
Somebody's got their YouTube playing.
I
Section of land looks like it's about to.
think I was up in this area right here behind those. But anyways.
okay. So we should be straight now, because I think I had the sound on.
Yeah, I had to use Sarah's phone to screen record because I got to play with mine and figure it out. I screen recorded it on my phone, but for some reason it didn't pick up any of the sound. So
Put it back, guys.
Okay, Paul.
I got to figure out. I got to play around with that and figure out how to use it. Well, maybe they'll figure something out because if somebody was hurt, then they're gonna find them at a hospital at some point. So, hospitals have to report that kind of stuff. That's usually how they catch a lot of gunshot. I wouldn't say victims, but people that get into gun battles with each other usually. that's how
Unless
they
they're
take-
bad guys, they don't want to turn themselves in, you know?
But at some point, sometimes if it's not like a high-end criminal organization that has some shady doctor that they can go to and get fixed up, at some point they're going to have to go to a fucking hospital, and then the hospital is going to report that. Because they have to report gunshot and stabbings and all that stuff. Like certain injuries they have to report to the police. And that's how they caught a couple of people around here. They ended up getting shot and hanging around their house for a day, and then it got to the point where they had no choice. They had to go to the hospital. And they ended up catching them.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that the sheriff here, I was watching the thing last night, he seized 5 kilos of fentanyl a couple days ago. And they linked it back to the cartel in Mexico. Oh, he was on there bashing the hell out of them. I was like, Jesus. And he was on there bashing about he was on there just bashing about how the borders open and all that. I guess he was doing a investigation with the Border Patrol, and they ended up seizing 5 kilos of fentanyl, and they said it was enough to kill 2.5 million people. That's how much, how deadly it is.
Wow.
Okay, I'm back. My buddy Wayne there, had coffee. Actually, I had coffee with him last night there. We sat outside had a bit of a campfire there. But anyways, his internet's down, and we have the same provider. So he wanted to know if I was up. And I said, yeah. So he's got problems. So he said, well, I don't know what number to use to call him. So I had to just look it up to get the number for him, right? So.
And if anybody's interested and wants to watch that news report, there's the link in the chat.
Or what?
The sheriff in our county seized 5 kilos of fentanyl.
Oh, wow.
And linked it back to the cartel, and he went on a fucking rant about the border and the cartels down there. It was pretty interesting and funny at the same time. I love when he goes off.
Yeah. I like Sheriff Grady though.
Oh yeah, I watch every one of his every time he comes out with a new news conference, I watch it.
But really, he should be retired by now, you would think, right?
I don't think he has any plans to retire. I'm just hoping he's grooming somebody to take his place, like really grooming somebody good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes unimpeded every election. Nobody will run against him because he wins by a freaking landslide. He'll get like 98% of the votes. The last guy that ran against him literally got like a couple hundred votes out of like, a couple 100,000 votes. And that was it.
Yeah.
Like it was insane. It was probably more than that. But yeah, he wins by a landslide every time, so nobody will even run against him because of that. The last 2 elections, nobody ran against him.
Well, I just wish we had people like him around here. More of them,
Well, the sad part of it is that you're 100% right. We wish, everybody wishes they had them. But for some reason, when they get in the voting booth, Paul, they just kind of like choke up.
Our chief of police here says, well, we can't arrest our way out of it. You're right, can't arrest. You know, because they need to put them in frickin' jails where you need to put them.
Oh, and what's crazy is if you read the comments on his news conferences, man,
Yeah.
he gets praise from around the world. People will be in like Ireland and they'll be like, "Oh, I wish we had a police chief like that," or you know, I wish we had law enforcement like that. Dude, he gets so much freaking praise from around the world in different countries and stuff, and around the country itself, around the U.S.
Yeah.
You'll get one or two people in there that will be like, "Oh, he's corrupt and a crappy cop," and then they'll get freaking hammered in the comments. They'll get like 1,000 people coming in there just hammering the hell out of their comments.
They're probably criminals is saying that shit.
Oh, yeah, sure it is.
Oh yeah, no doubt. It's somebody that had a run-in with him.
Or the trolls, one or the other.
Yep.
Right. That was like when I was watching that defense attorney was reacting to him, and he was doing a reaction video to Grady, and he was telling everybody, "Oh, this is the worst kind of policing. This is the problem we have." I'm like, dude, get the hell out of here. Like, you're a criminal defense attorney. Like, I don't even want to hear it.
Good morning, Sarah. She's listening from work.
Morning. Oh, yeah, I had a nice little dinner last night. It was good.
I like that video of your two dogs playing.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Tyson's something else. Bo's like 10 times his size, and he don't give a crap, dude. He just jumps right on his back, grabs him by the ears. Well, what's funny is Bo grabs him by the harness. When Tyson has his harness on, Bo picks him up and walks around with him and stuff. Swings him around. It's funny as hell.
What's Tyson do when he's being swung around? Anything? Is he squirming?
No, he waits till Bo drops him, and then he goes right back after Bo. Like, Bo was outside the other day on his harness, on his cable. See, Tyson won't run off. I can let Tyson run around in the backyard, and he'll stay there with me. If I call him, he'll come back. Like, he won't take off running through the neighborhood or nothing. And the neighbor dog was barking at Bo through the fence, and Tyson just ran up to that fence like, "Mess with my brother, I dare you." Now, mind you, this dog's the size of freaking Bo. But Tyson wasn't having none of it. He jumped right in front of Bo and was at the fence just barking.
Wow. Stand your ground, right?
Yep. Tyson's small, but man, that dog's got some heart on him, I'll tell you what. And then he loves. Do I?
It just amazes me that all of those people just walked by and ignored that dog.
I know. And then I thought it was this one dude's dog because the lady from the gas station picked him up and then like walked him over to this dude at the gas pump, and they were like looking at him, and then she just set him back down by the gas pump and walked off. And he was just running around the gas station. I was just like, okay. He just wanted somebody to take care of it, to help him.
Yeah.
That's all he was looking for. Help is what he was doing. He was scared. So when I opened the door and I called him, man, he was all about getting up in the truck with me. He was like, "Oh, screw this."
He's not letting go now.
Oh no, he loves it.
He's found his home. He's found his forever home.
And he has been really close to my youngest daughter too lately. Like,
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they're little buddies for sure.
Your older daughter is Bo's buddy, right?
Oh yeah, and that's because Aubrey doesn't really play with Bo too much because he's just too big and rough, and she's kind of small, you know. So, she doesn't really she can't walk him or do anything with him really. So Tyson was like the perfect size dog, right? She has so much fun with him. Like, they play together. She can take him out for walks. Yeah, he's been actually sleeping with her this past week. I guess the whole week I was gone, and then the last few days the last couple of days since I've been home, he's been sleeping in the bed with her. He used to sleep with us, but he kind of gravitated towards her now.
That's nice.
And then our oldest cat, Miss Kitty, the one that we've had for like 6 or 7 years now, she pretty much just hangs out with my son all the time. So that's kind of his animal, I guess, more or less. I mean, it's Sarah's cat, but she spends a lot of time with my son. See, Tyson likes to just come to me when he wants to play rough. Like this morning, he jumped up in the bed with me and he started just attacking me in the blanket.
So you're his roughhousing buddy.
Yeah, he likes to. He comes up on the bed and I'll throw the blanket over my head and he'll start growling at me and biting me through the blanket trying to get me. Oh yeah, but the way him and Bo are, you would think that they grew up together since they were puppies.
Really?
They're best of friends.
So that's his brother from another mother, right?
Pretty much. Oh man.
Yeah, I just had another real estate agent call me, and well, she's going to retire in May, but like I've been telling her and telling her and telling her. I said, look, like her signs look like crap because they're so old. She hasn't. I've been in the business 14 years, and I don't think she changed her signs in 10 years. Like they're old, they're brittle, they're faded, they look like shit. They get that road oil on a film on it. Now, all of a sudden, now she's got to get. She's old. That last sign you put up board looked like shit. Well, I told you. I'm going to order a couple new signs. We got to have to replace that one over and thing. I said, no problem. I said, I'd be glad to do it for you. But it's just, like they're just. But see, she wants to retire and, real estate and don't want to spend any more money than they have to.
So is she the broker or just a salesperson?
She's a broker, but thing is that I got a lot of real estate companies every couple of years. They got me new signs. Her, no, it's been freaking 10 years. They're brittle. They're all cracking. And
some people are just kind of cheap.
Yep. Oh, real estate agents are cheap bastards. Well, that reminds me. I'm going to go look at that. See what picture that guy used. If it's up yet. The one I did yesterday. Colton Line. Who did that? I didn't do that one. Might be another region. One.
Surprised Dave Ennis hasn't came into the chat the last couple of days.
He isn't up yet.
Figured he would have popped in after us calling and having him checked on.
Yeah, you would have thought so, right? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hold on. Let's
So
go.
did your sister bring you any souvenirs back? I just
That I know of.
y'all should plan a trip to go overseas together one time. You take your drone with you. You get that
Right.
European license online for free.
Yeah.
Covers all the countries but the United Kingdom.
I don't know who got to show that. I don't know if you can see the picture or not, but somebody did a drone shot of this house. They get I don't know who did the things, but anyways, aerials, because I sure the hell didn't. That's not much of a picture for a drone shot right there. You know, they got the backyards a little bit better, but they're not even showing the whole yard. They only got 2 pictures on there. And they're just piss poor pictures as far as I'm concerned. Good, it's not even clear. Look at it. It's not even clear. Just, I don't know who did that.
Well, it
Yeah.
all depends on how demanding, I guess, the real estate agent is. If they don't really give a crap, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
To them, it might look like really good pictures, but since you're used to doing it, you know, you're kind of critiquing it a little bit more.
Yeah, like,
Maybe
you know.
Is the market still doing pretty good as far as selling, or is it slowed way the hell down?
Well, it's hard to. It's not like it was 6 months ago. I was just crazy, you know, it'd be 10 signs a day, but it's, you know, I got one so far today, but, you know, but it just, I don't know. It goes in spurts, but see, you're getting into about the middle of November, it'll really slow down because, you know, people put the houses up for sale. They don't want people trouncing through their house with all the Christmas stuff, right? So, and realtors don't want all the, you know, Christmas trees and presents and all that's decoration all over the house, right? So it'll slow down a bit there, but and it'll pick up after the first of the year again. But hey, good morning, Waterlero. Good morning. So I did some houses are selling, some aren't, but the bigger ticket items aren't moving right now. So you get around 400,000 or 500,000. They're moving a little quicker. But
Well, and see, especially like if it was still going on like 6 months ago, I mean, you don't even really have to try to make a house look all that great and pictures and all that because the shit was just selling quicker than you could put the stuff up.
you know, a lot of people are using drone pictures now, but it was funny because that one I did yesterday, really, there was nothing special about that house. I mean, you know, they do aerial pictures, but a lot of people are doing it now. So, like, he's got the guy I just did for, he's only got 3 listings right now, and none of them got aerial pictures. But I just did that one yesterday. I thought he might have posted that by now because he's got a sign up. But he might be doing it today. But I did give him the pictures till what 7 o'clock last night. So.
That's what I told Sarah's mom, man. She should have waited till all that hype of the house market died down before she bought her house because people weren't even bother fixing anything in the houses because they knew you weren't going to have much of a choice
Well,
If
it
we
all
wanna do
depends. Yeah, like it all depends on, some people, buy a house, but they'll end up gutting it anyways, or ripping the kitchen out or whatever, and you put all that money into it, right?
Right.
Try and sell it, and they really don't care because they're gonna have that changed anyway. So it's kind of a 6 of one, half dozen the other, right? So
I think if you buy a house in a slower period where they're not as wanted, people are more likely to really try to fix them to sell them.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the houses around here, people weren't even looking at them before they were buying them. They were literally being, oh, there's a house, 3-bedroom available. Here's the money.
but
Like not even going and touring it or anything.
we had people from Toronto buying houses and never come down and look at it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So
It's all
I think
virtual.
that when it's like that, people can get away with, not fixing, a leaky pipe or fixing this because once it's sold, then oh well, it's their problem now.
Hey, there's Mr. Ron heading back to the apartment.
Heading back to work.
Oh, back to work. Sorry. Yeah, that'd be, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Justin,
What's up?
didn't you say at one point in time if us folks up here in the north, if we get any cool weather, we can send it down your way?
Yeah.
Okay, is that offer still hold?
Oh, look at it. Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. I'm willing to share, buddy.
yeah.
And it's only 75 here, Ron.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I honestly don't think we have a 200-foot ceiling. I don't know whether we can take off. We need 200 feet and a quarter mile visibility. And I don't think we have either.
So that means you're grounded then, right?
For the time being, yeah.
Yeah, you guys ain't like the Coast Guard where you just have to fucking brave the weather no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what FAA license you're under as to how or what you can fly.
Yeah.
We're under that Part 135, and yeah, we whole new set of rules. So
I'll tell you what, those Coast Guard helicopters, man, those are some beasts right there. They'll go in the net weather and those things.
oh yeah, Coast Guard used to come out and train out at the Army base where I worked in California. Oh shit! Woo! Them roads are slick. Might want to put a little WD on that.
It's funny, Paul. You got a tall ship coming up behind you there.
Yeah.
I'm not
see.
ready for this stuff, guys.
You're not ready for winter?
Oh,
That's so you got to do all those hunting trips out and that crap.
that I don't mind,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I just don't have enough warm weather gear here at work, to keep you warm.
And I'm sure you can't bundle up too much in the helicopter, huh?
No, then you can't move.
Especially this weather, they keep the aircraft inside the hangar, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, where it's all
Now,
nice.
are they heated when you're like flying them? Do they have a heater built in them? Like
Oh, we
a
have
car?
heating. Oh yeah, heating and air conditioning. Oh yeah, I wouldn't work in it if they didn't.
Huh.
Uh-oh. Damn it.
Passkey not working?
Gate's not working. God damn it.
Frozen solid.
Yep.
That's the inland seas.
Inland Sea sailing ship. Okay.
Wouldn't try
So
the
it's
other
not
gate.
snowing up there by you guys, Murray or Hodges?
What's that?
Not snowing up there where you guys are at anywhere?
Oh, no.
It's 54 degrees here, balmy, you know?
Don't bite me.
You would think it would be, because aren't you guys farther north than?
Yeah, yeah.
You would think that it would be.
Hello.
All right, I'm gonna send that shit east and west or east and north. Yeah, winds are probably
No, I
30,
didn't.
40 knots.
Oh, wow.
Okay, all right, Robin. Yeah, bye.
Hey, Matt. Good morning. Oh, good evening.
Hey, good
Hello.
afternoon.
Oh,
How is
not
everyone
much.
today? Oh, what's Ron doing?
The fence is frozen shut. He's trying to get it open.
Gate 3 works.
Is it that cold over there, Ron?
No, it's not that cold. It's brutal. It's windy as shit. It's my thermometer says 29.
Oh, can you see the chat right now?
Yeah,
A lot of blue around you.
yeah. Where's that?
Well, you're right here, Dickinson here. It's got snowing right now, but if you
Yeah.
go back a little bit, guys, it's really nasty to the north. They got freezing rain and everything.
Yeah, homie, don't fly in that stuff.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
It was 30 degrees here today. I don't know what that is in your temperature.
Well, 30 times 5, 150 divided by 9. I'll have to figure that up. Use a calculator.
Okay, hang on. 30 degrees centigrade Fahrenheit.
What's the
30
temperature
degrees
there, Ron, in Fahrenheit? What's the
80.
temperature Fahrenheit?
86, mate. 86.
86.
You may bite me too.
That was pretty humid too. I'll tell you what, when Dennis gets here, he's not going to know what's hit him. What's the climate where Dennis lives? What does he do? What
He's
sort
in
of
New
climate?
England, isn't he?
New England. New England. Where's that?
Just northwest of like New York and that area.
Oh,
Pennsylvania, I think.
is he? I thought he was on the West Coast.
Oh, he's on the east.
East Coast.
Who's that?
Dennis Lovelady.
That's Lovelady.
Yeah, he's Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, he's in
Oh.
Atlanta, Georgia? Okay.
Atlanta.
Just-
Right. There you go.
Just outside
Dad
of
doesn't
Atlanta.
even know where his 2-week house guest lives. Oh man. You don't know nothing about Dennis. You better be careful. You don't know who you have coming up in your house.
Justin's giving it to you, Matt.
Yeah.
He doesn't give me anything, mate. Not even a twinge.
Yeah. Guys, I
Because
gotta
he's,
get in.
because he's not in the club, right?
That's
Yeah.
right. I don't even know who Justin is, to be honest.
Well, hey boys, I'm here at work.
Yeah, Ron.
Hey, Ron, take care. And if you guys do fly, be careful.
Mhm. See what the next 24 hours brings us.
Okay.
Well,
All right, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
See
See
y'all.
you, buddy.
See you guys. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So Matt, Ron was looking into flights the other day. I guess it was around 2,200 to go to Australia and back.
Look, no, there's got to be better than that, for God's sake.
Maybe get a ride on a cargo plane.
with all the chickens and goats. Yeah, the C-30. You got to stop and fuel about 10 times before you reach Australia. Yeah. Look, Dennis, I don't know what he paid, but he got such a good deal. He goes, I can't pass that up. So anyway, he got that. I think mainly the biggest cost, well, I don't know, mate, because coming from here to there is so bloody cheap. And, you know, when I was looking at coming over for Sturgis, it was $1,200 Australian, which would have been around about maybe $800 US.
That's cheap.
return, and that's 4 flights, mate. That's from here to LA to Denver, and then he was going to pick me up in Denver, and then from Denver to LA to Australia, direct to my city, mate. You know, it's brilliant. So $1,200, you know. I can't work out why it's so expensive from the States to come over to Australia. That's crazy. It's a lot
Yeah, it
of
doesn't
money.
make any damn sense.
No, it's crazy.
Like, but he did say that he had a bunch of air miles, so it would help eat into the cost of the ticket.
Well, that's what that's what I said to him last night or yesterday. He's got that many miles up. He can come straight over to Australia. Oh, pardon me.
I told him, I said you'd probably need probably at least $6,000 if the ticket's that expensive. Well, I mean, if you can get it down to like half that cost, you need a little bit of some spending money while he's there and shit.
Yeah, but
Well, I mean, you charge what, like $600 a week for rent, right? Isn't that what you're charging, Dennis?
no, I've got to because he gave me Da Vinci Studio. I'm only charging him $550. He deserves that much, doesn't he?
Hey, Paul, I think I'm gonna go down and get that sailing vessel. I'll make you the host. You're gonna be there for a while, right?
Yeah, it won't take you long to go there and back.
All right.
Where's Murray going? Where you going, mate?
I'm gonna-
shit.
This sailing ship coming up here.
Oh, hasn't
Take
even
your
got a
gun with
sail.
you, Murray.
What's that, Justin?
So take your gun with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be right down there. Yeah.
Got no sails up. It's got no sails up.
No,
This is-
but he's coming upstream. That's the reason.
Got a torpedo. Let's have a look at this chat.
No, Hodges, show Matt that video clip from where Paul flies at last night. There was some gunshots hang out down there.
It's America. It's America.
America.
Okay.
Why not? Homicide. Beautiful thing. Sarah, please be drunk. Sarah.
I made you host, Paul.
Okay.
Sarah wants
Everybody
me-
likes drunk Matt.
Yeah,
I have no idea why.
you have to listen there, Matt. But anyways,
Listen. to-
yeah, listen.
This is where Hodges flies. I mean, Murray.
Okay, shut up, Justin, for 2 seconds. Fuck's sake. Michael Stickley. Oh shit!
People are walking along, and all of a sudden there's 2 people here walking, and all of a sudden they heard the gunshots and they stopped, looked back. So it had to happen in behind them back here someplace.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's not nice. That's not nice. Hey, Bill, Newfound Dream
Hey, Bill.
Production. Hey,
Morning,
Bill.
Bill.
I think could have been a Canadian flipping off an American across the pond there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him too here.
Fuck
dickhead.
You want to take my fucking handgun here? Babe, I'll give you a reason.
Fucking hell. Hey, Justin, what is the go with you when you're at work that you have no camera?
Because there's nothing to look at.
Well, and there is when you're at home. What is the difference? Seriously.
You miss my pretty face, man.
Pretty. That's debatable. You don't want me to play for the other side, mate. Lot.
He's got to be drunk. Jesus Christ.
Now, so Paul's going to go down and film this thing here, but it's got a Canadian flag on it. So
Oh, that's like a pirate flag going over the border. That is.
yeah, there you really. Eh?
Oh, well, that'd be a nice little
Drink the water,
flight.
the Canadian water.
Do you know what I do? I mean, when he's, hang on. Okay,
Compose
where he's,
yourself.
I will. I've got to think about this. Where he's flying, right? Okay, so to me, if I was flying that location all the time and everything, it'd be quite relaxing. You know, it'd be a relaxing flight. Because you know the area, you know what's going on, and you can see your drone most of the time, probably. So you know, it'd be quite relaxing and stuff, you know. And some of the places where I chuck my bird up, well, number one, it's illegal, but I can't even see the bloody thing, right? Because I'm nowhere near it. I get people saying, because there's lots of shots in one location, they go, oh, you must have launched from so many places. Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, I didn't.
If you watch Paul, he sits on the stool in front of his truck and he sits there and got the controls on him. He's just staring at the screen. He's not watching him. Oh, where's my drone?
Yeah, well,
Matt,
that's right.
did you ever see Murray's dance video on Streamtown Live?
Murray.
Oh, that
What? Hang on. What?
Hodges, you still have that video clip?
Oh, Jesus. I don't even know where the
Paul
hell.
actually, the camera that like pans down there on the ships and shit. Paul, they were watching Paul
Yeah, he was doing the dance
live
down
one
there.
day, and he gets out of his truck and starts dancing for the camera.
Oh my God! Did he have the link up on his phone or something? You could see where the camera was looking.
No, yeah, but he knows the people that run the cameras.
Oh, yeah. Like he was, yeah. They knew all about him and he knew the camera was on him. So
Did he twerk?
that's why he did it, you know.
He twerk.
That what I would have paid money to see that, and lots of it. Paul, can you twerk?
Just looking to see if I saved that someplace.
Choose to ignore me.
Yeah.
I
Not gonna
would,
answer
too.
that.
I would too. I wouldn't answer that. Oh shit! Oh, there you go.
I told Ron yesterday, I said, you know, you don't even really have to drag your drone to Matt's. I said, just use his. He's got the same drone as you.
Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Mine doesn't automatically focus, mate. There's no way he'd get good footage.
You don't want him touching your baby?
I've seen him fly, mate. He's put two in a tree and one down the guts of some other shit. So, nah. Fuck.
Hey, that might be a good thing. Might get a new Mavic 3 out of it.
I don't want another Mavic 3. I like my Mavic 2. Do you know what? It comes to a point, it's like a car, right? It comes to a point where you either sell it and get good money for it, or you keep it till it falls out or it stops running, right? And this is where I am at the point with the Mavic 2. I've got more than my money's worth out of it, and it's still performing. And I want to keep it going for as long as possible just to see what it's capable of, you know?
Yeah, those videos have made you millions on YouTube, haven't they?
Oh, it's sensational. Well, this is why I can afford vodka every night. Top of the shelf, too. Can't even remember the Belvedere. Let's call it
Aristocrat.
the Belvedere vodka. With some lovely spritz that we can.
Let's see that 1 gallon, $6 bottle of vodka. Go ahead and show it.
It's actually in a cask.
Oh, dude,
And
you can get some cheap ass vodka over here. It comes in like a 1 gallon bottle for like $12.
Yeah, I know. Eh? That's just retarded. That'd give you so much of a headache. My God, that's why I drink Belvedere vodka. No one can tell.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, but vodka actually doesn't make me feel real flash in the morning. I've got to drink a shitload of water before I go to bed. Otherwise, it's not pretty. It's not good.
You gotta have
Man.
Belvedere on the rocks, then.
It's gotta be. Oh, if I fill it up with cheap shit, I just put it in a Belvedere bottle.
Right back, guys. You got a phone call.
If it's for me, I'm not home. Ha ha, lol, ha ha, lol, ha. What? More like Great Value vodka. That's right. The stuff they put in old. Hang on, let me. The stuff they put on the rollback aisles. Rollback aisle. What's a rollback aisle?
It's like a clearance aisle.
Oh, right. Yes.
That's Walmart's term for clearance. It's rollback.
Rollback. Right. Okay. I didn't know that. I only
Yeah,
buy
it's
the
Pink Center
oh,
pretty much.
I only buy the top shelf stuff, so I'm not familiar with that term.
Even though he's never bought a brand new drone.
I haven't either. Yes, I have. Sorry. Yes, I have. I bought two of them. Tiny Hawk 2 and the Freestyle 2. Brand new they were.
Oh
The
yeah,
freest-
the ones you paid what was it, 39.25 for shipping?
They weren't new. They had all sorts of things wrong with them. Fuck me dead. They did too. It was ridiculous. Oh, look, that prop doesn't match that prop. This prop goes with that prop, goes with this. Prop goes with that prop, goes with this. It wasn't good, dude. But I'm begging, borrowing, and taking off one and putting on the other because I'm so poor. I can't afford to do this shit.
Yeah, I never even messed with those drones because I didn't know nothing about them. So I literally looked at them, put them in a box, and then I was thinking about, well, I'll just make them wall hangers because I'm never gonna fly them. And then that's what
No, dude, no. You should have flown them, dude, because these things are quite evil in the air. They they don't muck around, mate. They're pretty quick, eh? Got to hang on to them. You got to hang on to them. Yeah.
Well, I'd rather give them to somebody that was into FPV that would enjoy them because I just didn't have the equipment for it, right? Like,
Well, that's right, mate. You'd have to go and get goggles and a controller and all that sort of stuff. Then you'd have to get into beta flight and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, some people don't like doing that sort of stuff. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it. I would probably never build a FPV drone. Probably never build one. I wouldn't have the patience for it. I'd rather just buy one that I can bind up, put it through beta flight, put the controllers in and all that sort of shit, which I don't mind doing, and fly it. And this thing here, this one's the beast. This one here, this one goes mental. That's that one you sent me. It goes absolutely mental.
I want to see some footage from it. You haven't?
It's so shit. So shit. I've yet to, because I've got those new goggles and shit, which I, obviously we've talked about that before. I can't use the footage from the goggles because it's just pus. I've got to use SkyDroid. Unfortunately, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Oh, dear me. Well, when I have a couple of brewskis, right, I get quite hungry. I do get hungry. And I've just had a couple of things to eat. So anyway, mate, you're not yourself when you're hungry, stupid. It's cheap and it will mess you up. Yeah, well, that's the problem. It does. It messes you up. And the next day is the worst thing ever. And it creeps up on you. You can be sitting down 5 vodkas in, and you think, oh, yeah, this is pretty shit. And then you stand up, I'll go to the toilet. All of a sudden, you've fallen into a wall. Doof. And it's hit
or you're
you
breaking your toe.
Yeah. Matt, you're not going to FPV? Well, I've been flying FPV for a while, man. I just haven't got cameras and all. I mean, look at this, this is the cameras I'm dealing with. These are just FPV cameras, right? So, I'm not going to get any good footage out of that at all. It's more or less just a, hello, look what I'm doing type footage,
Do you think you could put one of those 360 cameras on those? Are they wide enough and small enough?
No.
There's got to be a GoPro type camera that's small enough to put on one of those, though, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean,
GoPro needs to make some little mini versions of their GoPros for drones. You think they would make like little mini versions, like almost like the size of a, you know, a little bit bigger than like a quarter or something, you know?
Well, when you consider, and this is what shits me about these FPV drones, right? This tiny little camera here, right? And the image is quite crappy. When you consider the fact that you can get a phone with a tiny little camera in it with brilliant 4K footage and all that sort of crap, why can't they do that on these things? You know what I mean?
Well, it's the same thing I said about fucking laptops. Why do laptops have such shitty cameras? Like,
Yeah,
you know, expensive gaming laptops that have the shittiest fucking cameras. And it's like, you think they could put a decent camera on the top of those fucking things.
Yeah, look, I've bought one laptop in my life, and that went over to Canada with me, and it cost me nearly $3,000 because it had a thing called was it Firewire? Was it Firewire or Lightning? I can't remember. But it was, you know, top of the range, you know, it cost me that much bloody money. But anyway, and that only lasted me just over 12 months, that thing, and it shit its pants. And I vowed never, ever to buy a laptop in my life again. Because, you know, I've had this computer now for nearly 4 years and it still rocks its ass. It still does all the shit that I need, and really well too. You know, there hasn't been any hiccups or glitches or anything like that. So I'll be keeping this one till it goes bang. JDS Flying Canuck. How are you, my man? He was. I saw him here first. Actually, he was right at the top, and he's had to go and do something, and he's back again. Oh, Bill's happy to see him. Oh, for fuck's sake, look who's here. Yeah. So anyway, that's but as I said, you know, the Avata is probably the thing that I'd be looking at getting to get the footage that I want. It won't be the same way I fly these FPV drones at all. I mean, these things are just mental. This one fell out of the sky, and it just, I did, what the fuck? Anyway, the wire's broken. The earth wire has broken off of the see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's broken off. So anyway, I've got to cut that up and reattach that and all that sort of thing. And my soldering skills are fantastic. I might get my production team to see if they can find someone to do something for me.
I
Fix
thought
it.
you taught Sean how to build FPVs.
I did teach Sean, but it doesn't mean I want to fix my own shit. Speaking of Sean, where is he? He's been light on these days, hasn't he?
Yeah, I actually talked to him last night on the phone. He's going to be pretty busy till the end of November. That's when a lot of his tags are up, his hunting tags.
End of November. Holy shit.
Yeah. He's got tags for turkeys, fucking for antelope, for I think a moose or what is it, a moose or something.
Do you need a separate tag for balls? Because you're leaving the animal alone, you just won't be able to procreate. I'll just take them on your way. That. The ball's going, hang on a minute. I like girls now. Oh, sorry, no, I meant I like boys now.
He was. I was talking to him last night. He's been pretty busy with all that shit. He got 2 big ass turkeys, bro. They were like 20, 25 pounds each.
Yeah, but hang on. Okay, so when's turkey season over there?
I don't know. I think he only got 2 tags for that. So he got.
So what do you mean 2 tags? We can only do 2 turkeys?
Yeah, every time you get a tag, that's for one animal. So they only allow so many tags, so you have to apply for them, and then you get thrown in like a lottery, and then you get a tag. And it's for population control on some really overpopulated species.
Of course. Now these tags cost money, do they?
Yeah, he'll like
Cool,
just for
they do.
example, he might pay $20-$30 per tag. But the amount of meat that you get, imagine a 25-pound turkey, 20-pound turkey, dude. That's not bad for, you know, $20 or $30. That's a lot of meat. So he'll get enough. He'll pay probably, he might spend like $1,000 throughout the whole hunting season on tags and traveling and ammunition and all that other costs, little costs that come up. But he'll probably get $4,000 of meat. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were to go to the store and buy that same amount of meat, you would probably pay $4 or $5 grand.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So it's enough to fill his freezer for the year. So see, Sean doesn't go hunting. Like we were talking last night, he was telling me, he goes, I don't go hunting like some of these, like, you know, rich guys that go to like where Ron's doing and, you know, hire a guy to take them hunting just so they can mount a deer and get a taxidermy. Sean literally does it just for the meat. He doesn't even have fun doing it. He doesn't even really like hunting. He just does it more for the meat because it saves him a lot of money throughout the year. He can fill up his freezers, big old, you know.
He's a real hunter.
Right. He's not out there doing it to get the heads and mount the heads and all this other shit.
Giving
He doesn't
who?
do all
Who's he giving head?
that.
What did you say?
I said mounting heads.
I
Like
just
how
went.
Ron has to mount the deers.
I just went straight to Brokeback Mountain there for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, he's going to give you such hell when he comes back.
He will. He
He's going to got like 2 months worth of bullshit you done talked about him all built up.
Oh, dude, give him so much shit. But in all honesty, I do really respect what he knows. He's a pretty smart bastard. So, you know, I got no
Nice
idea
job
what he's
on
talking
backpedaling
about.
there.
Hey,
It's a nice job on the backpedaling there.
I know. Well, he's not listening, so it doesn't really matter, does it? He still thinks I fucking think he's stupid. So.
Yeah, Sean's a good dude.
Well,
He is.
see, I gotta come from St. Thomas, so.
Okay, yeah, well, that way, that's a long way. Okay, there you go. See you, mate. Not see you. Fucking what?
Came in talking like he was talking to you. I gotta go to St. Thomas.
Hang on. Whose birthday is it? Gentlemen, I'm off to work defending the nation. See you, mate. Yeah, but you have yourself a bloody good day, eh?
My birthday today.
Whose birthday is it? Arizona drone dude.
No, it's mine.
What?
It's my birthday today, and then tomorrow is AZ's birthday, and then the 27th is Robert Glazer's, I think.
It's your birthday today, mate.
Yeah.
What are you doing at work? And why aren't you sitting in the same room as me drinking vodka? Happy birthday, bitch. Shit. I didn't know it was your birthday. What are you, fucking 25 now, you bastard?
37.
37. What was I doing when I was 37? Let me think. 36, I was in Germany. 37, I was back. 38, I moved to Canada. Okay, so that was my off year. I was back in Australia when I was 37.
Yeah, I told Paul Murray yesterday I was turning 37 because Jesus.
37. Jesus Christ. What
Paul
do we
just
do?
turned 70, I think.
Dude. Time doesn't slow down, brother. I mean, even now at 37, you're probably thinking life's forever, you know, and it takes 50. Mate, that's ages away. 2 seconds
Well,
later.
it doesn't, though. Because, like, I'll tell you, right after you become, like, I would say after about 18 or 19, dude, that's when it seems to start flying by. Because when you're a teenager, you're all about, oh, I want to be an adult. I want to be an adult. I can make my own choices.
Yeah.
And as soon as you hit like 19 and you hit your early 20s, man, that shit starts flying by quick.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. We my 20s was awesome. You know, that actually, I don't know, it was all a blur really. My 20s, it was full of rock and roll and near misses. And what I mean by near misses is I'm pregnant. No, I'm not. Oh, God damn it. So there was a few of them back then. Yeah. But, you know, when I was growing up, it was all.
Cocaine and hookers.
No, you know what? I never did drugs. I don't even like marijuana. It makes me feel stupidly sick. And I never did coke, speed, or anything like that was flowing quite prolifically backstage. I never touched it.
That's surprising.
Hemp, I've still got my septum. See, so there you go. Yeah, I was never a really heavy drinker back then, so I'd get nice and happy, but that'd be about it. But yeah, I was all about. I didn't mind. I was always going out, and obviously after shows and things like that, we used to well, there's all sorts of things that used to go on then, and you'd meet some pretty interesting people. But yeah, I never went into that. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's surprising because you know most people do get sucked into that shit, especially doing like you know band touring and stuff like that. Like you said, that a lot of that shit goes along.
It's
Like
it's there.
hand backstage, yeah.
Yeah, it's in front of you, mate. You know, and it's I don't know what it was. I don't know what else. I've always had a streak in me where I'll go to a limit and I'll go, okay, I've survived that. I'm not going to go any further. And that was probably what it was with drugs and all that sort of shit too, where I didn't even look at them because I was already in a place where I was quite happy where I was. You know, I don't need that shit. You know, some people like it, some people don't. I don't like it.
So is that the mindset you got when you were about 10 hookers deep? You were like,
mindset.
I didn't catch anything, so I'm just gonna move on.
Yeah, I tell you what, yeah, dodged some bullets there, man. I was surprised. Really am. I should be fucking half mental with syphilis at the moment, but I'm not. Hey, Paul.
Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call from the hospital in London, so I just had to take it.
That's a long way to go for a checkup, mate.
Well, not London, England, London, Ontario. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
About 15 miles that way, so.
I did a delivery in London, a shitload of metal to some joint there. I can't remember where it was. And then he refused to unload me because there was a lightning strike. I said, don't be a wuss. Get the shit off. I want to get out of here. No, he went inside and hid like a little bitch.
Probably because either that or was you just didn't like Australians.
No, well, I said, give me the fucking forklift keys, dickhead. I'll do it. No, can't do that.
But being a one side, get that thing unloaded.
Yeah, I just wanted to get the hell out of there, man. I just traveled from wherever the hell it was in the States. And I get to me drop and he goes, oh, it takes one off. I've unstrapped everything. It's taken one off, and all of a sudden there's a bit of thunder in the background. He goes, oh, tools down. I said, what are you talking about, mate? Fucking hell.
I'm telling you, you wouldn't want to do that here in Florida, man. The lightning down here is insane. Because they call it the lightning capital for a reason. Like, oh God! And you'll have dumbasses out on the golf course golfing in the middle of a lightning storm, and I'm like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, I know. People do get hit. One of my dad's mates got actually hit on the beach and killed him. Was sitting on the beach there down in South Australia, and a bloody lightning strike, boom, straight into him. I mean, he didn't even commit a murder or anything. He got electrocuted to death. Justin, turn that camera on, dumb bastard. There you go. That's a lot better. None of this hiding shit.
Yeah,
I was
really.
just watching a thing the other day about a lady that got hit 3 different times with lightning, survived.
Crazy.
And she said she still feels like, she said when a lightning storm's coming in, her hair and everything will get staticky. and they think that just naturally her body's more attracted to lightning than others.
I think
They
she's
can't
a
figure out why
superhero.
she do what?
She's a superhero. I
I
think
guess.
if she harnessed her skills, she could join the what's that mob called there? Fucking hell! It's got Captain America in it and bloody Wonder Woman and what are they called?
I'm not the shit. I'm not really into all the superhero shit.
Actually, that's the wrong genre, right? I think it might be that Professor Bald dude in a wheelchair type thing with Wolverine and all that sort of crap.
Oh,
Look-
X-Men.
X-Men, yeah. She'd be Electro Girl or some shit. As you can see, Justin is hard at work even more. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised you're at work on your birthday. I tend to go, not feeling too good today, boss, and I'll have a day off.
Yeah, but I've used all my PTO up, so I only got like 6 hours of it. So I'm letting it build up for a while, and then I'll use it.
Yeah, might be an idea. Justin got the cage in the back. He's handing out free candy today. What? I'm always dubious about where Justin stops and has his little bit of a break, you know. And I'm just wondering, I don't know if there's any schools involved, but anyway. Yeah, I love this. This is my problem. I can't touch the stuff. Oh, Bill. Right, no worries. I can tell right now from watching Bill's videos that he's not in his right mind when he makes those videos. He's having a blast, mate. Sorry,
he likes
Bill.
to dab, though. He likes to take dabs and then go out.
What?
You know the dab oil?
Oh, is it? What's
Marijuana.
that? What's the dab oil?
It's the marijuana wax, like a wax.
Oh, it's the resin.
Yeah, but sometimes you'll hear me tell Bill that he's too scared to take a dab, and then just watch what he says in the chat.
Oh, okay. Bill, you're too scared to take a dab. See what he says in the chat, shall we?
He messaged. He was in the chat one day, and he's like, "Don't threaten me with a good time." And I said, "Well, I think you're a little scared to take it." And he's like, "All right, you twisted my arm. I'm gonna have to do it, man."
Oh, damn. Yeah, it doesn't take much to talk him into it. You can't threaten me with a good time, Matt. Oh, he's a funny bastard. Bill's a good bloke, you know. He's been around. Well, I've known him in the YouTube community for many years now, you know, and along with a lot of other people too, you know, AZ and all them. Good bloke, good value. Good value.
Man, you want to talk about somebody? That's why I said I love getting on the private calls with David and Sean. Man, them two, if you listen to them two talk back and forth, you're completely fucking lost on what the hell they're talking about, man. They go super technical.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the community with a lot of brain cells, you know. I mean, I'm not stupid, but I haven't really looked into a lot of stuff, you know. And this is this is where when Sean says stuff to me, and of course I know what he's talking about. Not right. Yeah, bloody hell. Been a while, man. Yes, it has, Bill. 4 or 5 years now, I guess. Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah. It's been a bloody long
Right,
time.
Paul's not back down usually pretty quick unless you may have to stop at Tim Hortons or something.
Oh, I miss Tim Hortons. Oh, I miss Tim Hortons.
Or he's down there having a duel with somebody.
Yeah, or something.
You know,
Just
when
watch- backtrack here watching the ship because he went through while I was on the phone, and I can see if I can see the drone flying around, but
who? Oh, here he comes now. There's his ass.
fall down, yeah.
Hey, bum.
He said I could see his ass.
There's drone bum. Oh, I tell you something. Bloody Drone Psyche, Charlie sent me something in Messenger. Actually, why don't I try and share that? What do we got here? What are we in Zoom? Drone Psyche sent me this, Charlie. And I've always laughed. Oh, God, I laugh my head off every time I see these. And what? I've just seen this now. Oh, my God. Oh, my bloody God. This just popped up on my Facebook. Have a look at this knucklehead.
Oh, just,
Funny. All right. So anyway, back to where are we? Charlie. Here we go. This is funny as all shit.
yo.
And this is the message I get from Charlie, right? He goes, "You're next," right? And I thought, what? Anyway, so he shows me this video. Here we go. All right, I see that, all right? And this is Charlie. Hello.
Oh yeah, I saw a video clip of like 10 different people they put the head on.
Yeah. Oh, it was funny as all hell.
They
Where
did
did
it to Tammy Jean, TJ, and I think a couple other people.
You know what? That's a really, really clever thing. That's because, you know, obviously Charlie's face was always there for quite a long time. And for him to replace that with other people's heads, I thought that was really, really cool. It was funny as all shit, mate. I like it. Where is that Chuck E. Cheese? And Sarah, he's so handsome. Who's she talking about? Who's in the chat? Let's see. Who are we talking about? It'd be
He
handsome.
probably said Chuck E. Cheese. He's probably talking about my birthday.
Oh, they come out and sing happy birthday to you with a cake and all that sort of shit too.
Well, Chuck E. Cheese, have you ever been to one of those? They're like a little kid's pizza place
Yeah.
with an arcade and all that crap.
Yeah. Is that where you
I
have?
don't even think they're around anymore, to be honest with you. I think they've shut down most of them.
Okay, so run us through what Justin Stickley is doing for his birthday.
Well, I know that
Sure.
yesterday they ate cake all day.
I wouldn't look at him. Of course he did. What else are you doing, mate?
No, we pretty much did everything last night because obviously everybody's busy during the week. So last night, Sarah made me New York strip with some
Ooh.
Brussels sprouts, sauteed and with bacon,
No. Oh.
and big old baked potato with all the stuff on it, all the trimming.
Mm.
Really
Talking
good
my
dinner.
language, brother.
And sauteed mushrooms and onions on top of it.
Oh, nice.
Something that Tim would like.
Tim would like the smell of it. That's about it. Oh, that smells lovely. Where's my fucking beer? Hey.
Where's the nearest trash can?
Yeah. Fucking hell, Tim. I tell you what, she's a keeper, Justin. If she's cooking that shit for you, mate, don't get rid of her.
I don't plan on getting rid of her.
You know, I know it's not a plan, mate, but things happen. You know what I mean? Especially with people on the road and all that sort of shit that you might meet. You know, whatever.
Oh yeah, y'all got me yelled at last night for that.
You know what? I was wondering because I was going to write in the chat before I joined it. I said, "Okay, enough's enough." The question is Justin in the doghouse after yesterday's effort? Oh dear, good old Hazel.
Well, she's not very old.
His picture was taken to Chuck E. Cheese. There you go. Let's just have another look at that, shall we? He looks fucking 50, not 37. Jesus, look at that.
Yeah, there you go.
I would take that H off the end, and and I would spell the word fart there. So it'd be Old fart. Yeah, look at him. Happy birthday to my best friend and most favorite person ever. Hope you have the greatest day. I love you the most. I don't know about that, Sarah. I'm getting there.
The Marilyn Monroe voice, something Matt will never forget.
I won't forget that, man. That was goddamn. Oh, I was just about to go get some Matt alone time after that. Jeez. that was that was incredible. I don't know if you know Paul, and everyone in the chat who's here. She whispered something, didn't it? It'll be ready tomorrow or some shit. And everyone in the panel went, hey, what is going on here? It sounded so damn seductive. It was incredible. And, we call it the Marilyn Monroe voice. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Oh, yeah. Matt's been drinking the sauce tonight.
Oh, I had a couple. Is this what you just?
Time for your critiquing, Matt.
This is the raw footage I just did. Yep.
I can see it's raw.
All in auto.
Yeah, I can see it's raw.
Raw on auto.
Raw. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Auto is my best friend.
It is, yes. I can tell.
Look at all those beautiful sun flares.
Yeah, no filters either.
Oh, really? Don't listen to me, Paul. You're all right, mate.
It takes too long to try and figure out when it's a moving item.
Okay, just pause that. Pause that right there. Pause that right there. Pause it. Okay, right. Now, if I was taking that image, right, I wouldn't be looking at the exposure of that boat, right? I would be looking at the exposure of that shed in the background.
Well, I fixed all of that in post in Movie Maker.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I was waiting for him to say it.
So, in other words, you don't fucking fix the thing. Movie.
Well, I lighten, darken.
Yeah, no. But that's what I do. I would expose to that because that's overexposed as we're looking at it, right? And anyway, shut up. Just keep going. It's nice, mate. That's just what I look at when I'm taking footage. I look at the brightest thing and try to expose a whole image to that brightest thing. So everything, is anyway. What drone is this, by the way?
The
Paul?
Air 2S.
Air 2 poo, right. No aperture. Okay.
It's all on auto settings.
Yeah. Oh, no, look, mate, you can't go wrong. Well, you can because I just pointed it out. But anyway, you can't go wrong with, things like this, It's for what you do, it's good, And even then, if you go back again, if you've got the sun, just go back again. Back. That's sort of behind where you're looking at now. Back. Here you go. Yep. Okay. Right. So as the sun comes in here, you watch this, right? I'll show you something.
Did you see what Sarah put in the chat?
Oh, hang on. I'm just going to tell something here. Okay. Now, the cameras these days, right, aren't doing a bad job of the exposure of this hugely bright sun and keeping that boat in. A few years ago, that boat would have been history. It would have been just about a silhouette, But these drones, look at that. That's not bad at all.
Especially you got all this lightness back here.
Yeah. And you can still see the name of the boat and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, they're doing pretty well these days, man. I don't mind that.
And there it is, heading out in the lake.
I'm not talking about Hazel anymore. Oh no, we're just talking about how much trouble Justin was in. That was good. We forced him into that shit. That's a bit out of focus. What's going on, brother?
When it
Oh, that's
zooms
Zoom.
in, it goes out of focus. I don't know what
Yeah.
I've screwed it up.
When you focus, when you zoom in, you've got to refocus it, man.
Well, yeah, but you usually do that by tapping on the screen, right?
Yeah, well, it depends. Yeah, you can. Yes.
Unless you're Ron.
See that? R.I.P. Right, prick. Bloody poor old Rick. He's still laughing his guts out, I think. Old Rick. See, that is out of focus, the whole thing. So before you focus, that image is out of focus. Yeah, right. Well, you wanted me to say it, Justin. God damn it.
Well,
I'll
it's
just-
not bad for an amateur.
No, that's all right, mate. Well, it's not. But anyway, it's all right. Don't listen to me, Paul. Fuck's sake. Yeah.
You know, one thing I do give to Paul though that he's really good at that a lot of people struggle with, man, is he freehands all that shit, all those loops around those ships, and that's not easy to do.
No, not at all.
Takes a little
A lot of
practice.
people use the auto functions to do that.
See, even
Like
that's a
the-
bit difficult when you're dealing with when you're dealing with a POI that's moving. Your drone tends to go, hang on, what the fuck's going on? Right. Especially with the older ones. I mean, I would never put a Spark to do that because the Spark is jerky on a stationary POI. It really is. It's a great little drone, don't get me wrong, but it does struggle a bit and go, hang on a minute, where am I?
Sarah,
So
I didn't bring up the subject, Sarah. So Sarah's mad.
Don't worry about it, Sarah. We're only fucking around. We know Justin loves his birthday present that he might have got after the lights went out. Yeah, mate. Yeah, just come out loud.
Well, she probably turned the lights down dim and gave him the Marilyn Monroe voice, you know?
Yeah. In fact, if I was Sarah, I'd be turning the lights right out because look at that head. Jesus.
Oh my god!
Now, Sarah, does he wear that work vest to bed at night?
Oh, fantasy. Oh dear. No, we're only stuffing around, Sarah. It's all good. Boys will be boys.
Yeah, David. Yes, David, that is the Air 2S.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But I've noticed the last few flights, when I zoom in, it gets to a point where it's fine, and then it goes out of focus.
Okay, now, right. What is the digital focus range on that, and what is the optical focus on it?
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, hey,
It's kind of like,
it is what it is, you know.
don't worry, Paul. It's the same question that it's the same answer he gives Sean when he asks him what the BIOS means.
Ah,
Basic
His
big
camera
number,
just stops
you know.
working, so he can Google it.
Yeah, well, hang on a minute. Someone's at the door. Just gotta shut my camera off. Okay, yeah. Oh no, it'd be interesting. Anyway, because obviously we're talking digital zoom, you're going to get a lot of degradation in your footage anyway, right? So it all depends on how far you're zooming in as to how good that quality is going to be. If you're going to keep hang on, I've got this right the way around. Optical, yes. Okay, so if you get the optical zoom, that's your optimum basically of your zoom on your lens. Once you start going into a digital, I don't even know if you can have optical and digital on the Air 2S. I'm not too sure. I haven't even looked into it. Happy birthday to you. Marie S says hello. Happy birthday to you, old bastard.
Thank you, Murray.
Mm. Actually, have I looked at Marie's? Let's have a look.
there you go. There it is.
20 megapixel, blah, 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 aperture, 2.8, intelligent, blah, improved 10-bit D-Log M color preference. I can't believe you're not flying. I cannot believe you're not flying in D-Log M. Oh my
What's
God.
D-Log?
Oh,
Matt
Oh,
just got wet.
I just threw up in my mouth. I threw up in my mouth. Oh, what's with D-log? Anyway. Focal points. Where are we? No. Accessories, general info. No. Focus, track intelligence. No. They've got some really nice features on that drone. That's for sure. They do have a really nice follow me thing. They do some really nice moves. Really nice moves, actually. Zoom. Oh God. 1-inch CMOS image sensor. Okay. Well, I don't know. Doesn't matter, mate. Doesn't matter. But as I say, you will lose detail if you start punching in on those things. You actually, if you're going to zoom in on anything, you're best to keep it at its optimal recording. What are they recording? Are they 5 point whatever, or are they still 4K?
5.7 isn't there to us?
Are they 5.7?
I think it's it goes up into the 5K realm.
I don't know. I just select 1080p.
Oh.
Hey, good morning, Maria.
He does 720/30 and then renders it to 1080/60 max.
Well, 1080p, it says that's HD.
Yeah. Highly doubtful.
Make that shit himself.
Highly doubtful. That's what that stands for. Okay, so your optimal, your best off if you want to zoom in on anything, right, is to record your footage at the optimal rate of whatever your camera's doing, and in post, punch in on that image. You'll get a lot better. You'll get a lot better quality out of it.
How do you punch in and post with Movie Maker?
I forget I said that. Oh, totally wrong. Totally wrong. Yeah, it's all right, mate. Keep swinging. I'm trying, baby. I'm trying. Oh, dear.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, you know, each of their own. I mean, 1.5 billion views. That can't be wrong, can it? I'm going to go get another drink. Won't be a second.
Okay.
I'm going to take off here shortly, Paul. I got to go do a sign and
Okay. Well, don't forget to make me host again.
make you a what?
The
Oh,
host.
yeah. They, yeah, because I got to go see the kids at noon, right? So,
Oh, that's right. You're going to see the grandkids.
yeah. You should be host.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, well, everybody, I'm going to say farewell. I got to take off. I got a sign to go do down in Port Stanley, and then,
Hey, Paul, will you be around this evening?
yep, I'll be around. Got no plans to go anywhere tonight. So,
Okay.
but anyway, so cool.
Sounds good.
See you tonight.
All right.
Bye.
Marie, yes. Hey, how you doing, Marie? Sorry I didn't see you a little earlier. I was contemplating. So, Justin, what are you eating lunch, or are you doing another paint job?
I'm just sitting right now, honestly. Really doing a whole lot. Like I said, I'm supposed to just take my sweet ass time to this. So. That one I did already. This one.
Oh, Marie, glad. All good. All is good. Marie, did you hear the gunfight at the OK Corral last night?
She
Yeah, I was
insane?
showing, we showed Matt that while you were gone.
Oh, did you? Yeah, there's no mistaking that sound.
No, I remember pulling into Gary, Indiana, and I was going to spend the night there, and I was late, so the truck parking was pretty full, and I found myself a park, and I pulled up. The next minute, I hear this boom, 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 boom. And I went, "Something that's not good." Right?
No.
And about a minute later, I hear these sirens. I thought, nah, okay. So I nicked off because when I went into the truck stop there, it just didn't feel nice. It was like, there's something wrong here. Anyway, so I nicked off and I ended up at Benton Harbor. Right.
You just had that feeling, yep.
Yeah. And I nicked off up to Benton Harbor and spent the night there instead of down in Gary.
Did
'Cause
you
that's
ever did you ever hear what happened in Gary?
No, I
No.
didn't actually. No. So it probably didn't even make the news, mate. You know what I mean?
Either that or they're looking for your truck.
They said, well, I parked that bitch up and flew back to Australia. But Benton Harbor was nice. Didn't mind that. That was nice there.
AZ, I did not find out what it was all about. I know that I talked to the police officer twice yesterday, and he called me from down there, and he was looking around. He didn't see anything. He didn't notice anything. All the rowdies had left. And so don't know. But the scary part is I'm down there, maybe a couple, 3-4 times a day. And it's like, I hear gunfire. Maybe I need to start taking my gun,
Yeah. Well, you know what? Geez, you'd have a, what was that all about, Paul? Did you find it? All right. You'd have some flight time on these drones of yours, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is really good. That, what are we talking when we talk about, okay, what did you fly before the Air 2S, right? What did you fly before that?
The Mavic Pro, the Mavic Zoom, the Inspire 1, the Inspire 2.
Okay.
Dude,
So
yeah,
what are we talking, say the Zoom? What are we talking? How many battery charges have you done?
Battery charges I got 4 batteries that I'm using with that, and they're on rotation, and they probably got 30-40 charges on each one.
Yeah. It's up there, isn't it? It's
well,
fantastic.
Paul uploads a video 2-3 times a day. So
Well, see, this is the thing, and being so close to that location, what you're doing too, it's an opportunity. But I mean, it's using the drones, they're not sitting around doing absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the sad part of it is I've been halfway thinking, and I don't know why. So I don't hang on to drones very long if I don't use them. And the Mini 3 is sitting over here, kind of like orphaned, And so I've been thinking maybe I should be getting rid of that while should I? But I also keep it as my backup flight,
So what other drone besides the Air 2?
I got the Air 2S, which is my go-to drone. I've got the Mini 3 sitting right there. That's the Fly More combo with the 3 batteries. And then I have the Autel Nano Plus with 4 batteries.
Okay, now the Nano Plus, that's got the 1-inch sensor with adjustable aperture, correct?
Yep.
Oh, dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one he does all the night flights.
All the night stuff is done with the Nano.
Yeah,
all
that's-
the shifts in auto too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. And as I said, the auto settings in these drones, and we just pointed out in that footage that Paul took, the auto settings in these things are pretty impressive. The older drones you have to play with a little bit. The Mavic 2 Pro, it was only been in the last few months where I've actually pushed that camera past wherever I've ever done on that camera before, and it actually blew me away with what it was capable of, And if you've seen it or not, I don't know, but it was the one I did of Brisbane City at sunset. the colors and the lights and the clarity of that camera blows me away, man. Brilliant. Great.
The Altels seem to have better auto settings than the DJIs.
Only with the Mini, mate.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, right.
Because
okay.
like the Mini 2 does really good footage, but like even JD, we were talking, we've said numerous times, like when it comes to the sky, it just blows the sky out if you don't do
No,
it.
I've told him, no, you can't. This is the thing with auto. You've got to play with your if you're going to fly in auto, you've got to play with the camera angle to get the angle correct, to get the exposure on the point you want to be exposed. Failing that, you've got to put it into manual.
It's really dark there.
Yeah, that's animal. That's that.
Okay. Then if you're flying in manual, you can actually fix those overexposed areas.
Movie Maker does that?
No.
I know you're a pro at Movie Maker. I'm not so good at it.
Yeah, well,
I just use it.
one day, Paul, one day.
Maybe in another lifetime, right?
One day he'll ramp to your level, Paul.
I'll get there. I'm working on it. Look at that bridge. Oh my God, I've driven over that 100 times. Look at those slow movers going back towards Canada. Oh God.
Well, that's what got Matt into drones, right? Murray's drone flew right over his truck. What is
I
that?
was impressive.
There
You
it
see what I
is.
mean about the overexposed area? You see what I mean about the overexposed areas?
Yeah.
Those white bits, they're overexposed. So even in manual, you could just knock that back slightly, and you get all that exposed, and it'd be I mean,
Yeah, the lighthouse right there.
but I mean, who looks at that? I don't know who looks at that. I don't know. There you go. But yeah, as an auto setting, it's and an easy flight, leave it in auto and just go. It's a great drone, and that's the drone that I would look at if the Mavic 2 would ever shoot its pants. But in saying that, Kenny Cardoso hit me with a freaking bombshell on the weekend, on a Friday night for you. Which I didn't know about, was the Mavic Free Classic.
Oh,
Now,
yeah,
if that's still running a 4/3 camera and full aperture control and Hasselblad color profiling, it's a no-brainer, man. For me, because I'm used to working with Hasselblad color profiling, right? So I don't
It
know.
would be better if it had the original Altel Evo color profile.
I love magenta too, mate. I really do.
I know all the right things to say to Matt to get him going.
Doesn't take much, does it? Matt, I look at it. There you go. Marie looks at it too. Yeah, it sticks out a little bit, I mean, not a lot of people do, but if you're looking at an image to improve and all that sort of stuff, and as a videographer or a photographer, that's what you're looking at, to expose the whole image, and the whole image starts with the brightest sections to get them exposed.
Doesn't look at that.
No, that's right. But if you expose those brightest sections and not underexpose a lot of the other stuff, it's a big balancing type of act, You see that slightly overexposed there on the top deck there?
That's why
Yeah, the
I would
bright
really
lights
like.
on
I'd really like to see Murray send you some of this footage you run at the convention.
I don't know what you're saying, mate. I think the music's cutting you out. Just mute the music for a second, Paul.
Okay, let me find.
No, what I was saying is
There
I
we-
would love
there
to
we go.
see Murray send you some of this footage and you run it through DaVinci. I'd love to see what it would look like.
Okay, now that's a I would like to too. Maybe you should do that, Paul, one day. Just send me a file through Google, bloody whatever. But what we're dealing with here is something when it's overexposed, when it's captured, that the detail is gone. You can't pull that back. When it's underexposed, you can pull some detail back. But that top deck there being overexposed like that, just the top deck, that's all we're talking about here. And a bit on the bridge there too, a little bit on the bridge and what have you. But so you should be able to see those windows all the way along the whole time. And as you can see, it's blown out. See? So anyway, it's hard to pull that back. You can't pull it back because the detail's gone. It's lost. You can't get that back. The bright parts, people just look at it. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful thing watching this thing go down the river like that. It's beautiful, But unfortunately,
the average person, when they're looking at it, like if you showed them a side by side of the video that was color corrected and one that was normal, they would see a difference. But the average person looking at one of Paul's videos, to them it would be amazing because they're not into all that shit.
That's right. Unless you see a comparison, it's like listening to different brands of speakers. You'll listen to one speaker and go, "Oh, that's fantastic," and then you listen to a $2,000 set or a $4,000 set, and you go, "Oh, that first set sucks."
Right.
It's like that, because 99% of the people out there don't look at as if they were taking the footage and what they do with that footage. They'll just look at it and go, "Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool," and it is. There's nothing wrong, Paul. I'm not having a go at you, mate.
No, I understand, but it's just when you're not, I'm not as meticulous about f-stops and all of that other stuff. That's why I use auto, because I don't color grade. I don't do any of that stuff just because I'm not smart enough to do that,
You know what, Paul? You are smart enough to do that. It's not a hard thing to do, mate. It's whether you have the inclination to look into it or not.
Well, at 70 years old, my inclination is to go to the bathroom 10 times a day and to stay vertical as much as possible.
and to fly in auto and come home safe.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Look, mate, as I said, mate, and anything that I'm saying about the video has got nothing to do with the way you're flying and what you're doing, it's just I'm looking at it from my perspective.
Yeah, your perspective. Yep.
Yeah, of how I would do things, and especially dealing with a drone with a 1-inch sensor and an adjustable aperture. The aperture is power. There's so much you can do with that aperture. It's incredible, mate. It really is. But anyway, that's each to their own.
All right, guys, I gotta jump off it.
Oh, so we're not. So now instead of a blank screen, we're not going to have anything. Excellent.
Yeah, Justin's leaving, so we don't have a target anymore.
That sucks. Where's Tim when you need him?
Yeah.
Well, that's all right, mate, because I might nick off too, eh?
Yeah,
And
we're just going to call it. It's almost 11 o'clock here, and
yeah, no
I've been
worries.
on
I'll see you guys later.
The live stream's been going since
See you,
8
kid.
o'clock. So,
Yeah.
all right, Justin, you take care, buddy.
He's
Matt,
gone.
thanks for popping in and livening up the show.
No, you're all right, mate. No worries, man. Always good to see you, man. And
Take
everyone
care.
in the chat too. Thanks very much in the chat there. See AZ, Marie, and everyone else. Newfound. Good on you. Good on you. Bill's a good bloke, isn't he? God damn it.
Yep.
Anyway, take care. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.